Woo! Whoa, I fell in the hole. Oh, I fell in the hole. Oh, man. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 6. I'm supposed to be going off to the Peterson Air Force Museum, and I have an appointment for that, but I think the car gauge is frozen. No, I don't know what to do. Didn't expect it to be that cold out during the night. So luckily I was wrong. Actually, somehow locked my steering wheel. Thank goodness I had somebody to call. Called my dad. It's always nice to have somebody you can call who's an expert in something so you can ask him about it. So I called my dad. He told me like what to do. I told him and he knew exactly what it was. I was kind of surprised. But now I'm at the Peterson Air Force Museum. This is our first ever radar plane. Look at that. That's cool. Whoa, look inside.
Well, let me tell you how this works.
Okay.
These two guys here are radar operators.
Okay.
Scope thugs.
Okay.
Called, all right. This guy here is a weapons controller.
Okay.
But we don't have weapons.
Not right now, no.
No, never did.
Oh, never did.
Okay. But what you had access to is fighter interceptors.
The cockpit. Look at all the buttons. That is a lot of buttons.
Yep.
Even on the ceiling. Whew. A lot of gauges.
This guy is flight engineer. He's responsible for fuel flow and balancing fuel.
Now we get to go into the first ever hangar.
Yeah.
Whoa. The wild hair. I like that. So is this the full size of the hangar?
Yeah.
That is not big at all.
Well, considering
I mean,
little airplanes in
that's true. That's
1928,
true. That's
right?
true. How many could you fit in here?
Oh, they probably could fit at least 6 of those small airplanes.
Oh, really? Okay. So this is where they train nuclear war missile detection.
These are the two guys that were going to launch 10 peacekeepers, each of which had 10 nuke.
So there's not like a double red button that you have to,
Yes, sir.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Well, okay.
Looks like a lot more buttons than that.
No, it's not buttons. It's keys.
Keys.
So the keys would have been locked in there.
Oh, up in there.
All right. You're going to verify that. One of the keys is going to go here.
Yep.
And the other key is going to go down there. And they have to be turned simultaneously.
There you go. Well, that's the Air Force Museum here, the Peterson Air Force Museum. They have a beautiful view of Pikes Peak here, but otherwise, it's not really necessarily worth coming here. I mean, it's such a hassle to get in here. And if you go to any other Air and Space Museum or Space Museum, you can kind of see similar things. What I will say is that you can go inside of the first radar plane and the first hangar here, which is pretty cool. Other than that, nothing too special. But let's head over to Pikes Peak now. Here we go. Pikes Peak, here we come! Alright, so now we're heading up Pikes Peak. It sounds really dangerous because he's like, when you get to a certain point, make sure you open your windows to pressurize, equalize, make sure you use your low gears. Like, he's telling me all these things that are like scared me, but we'll see. He told me if it gets too windy at the top, they're gonna have to close it because it might shatter windows. I'm like, what are you talking about? I just want to go see a nice view. What the heck? There's a lake up here? What? All right, we're getting close to the top. Pro tip number 1, guys, go straight to the top because you never know if they could end up closing down the highest point. Today it's only open 15 out of 20, or 19 technically, but they potentially could close it midday to a lower level because of winds or any other conditions. So go straight to the top. And I don't know if you can tell, but look, there's people trying to ski. There was a guy hitchhiking trying to get up there earlier. Look at the skiers. That is awesome. Almost 12,000 feet. Woo! Oh, whoa, I fell in the hole. Oh, I fell in the hole. Oh, man. All right, here is the highest I could get. You're good, go ahead. 12,000 feet above sea level. Look at that. You could go all the way up there if it wasn't so windy. Woo! Woo! Boy, is it windy and cold and like the snow just hits you in the face and it hurts. Oh man, I should have brought some like gloves and stuff. But yeah, I could have gone all the way to the top today. It's clear enough, but there's just too much wind, so you never know if you can go all the way to the top. But definitely worth the drive up here. Come all the way up here first and then drive down. And the other funny thing is, I saw somebody from the other day that I met doing all kinds of different things. They pointed me out. They saw me standing with the phone and with the bow tie, so they knew it was me. So you see, it's the drive up that's pretty quick, but it's the drive down that can be really slow. Look at that guy. He hiked all the way up there. What? Do you see him? Oh my gosh. He's going. 20 minutes later, they're still hiking up. Look at it. He's right there. Going all the way up. He's going to go ski down, hopefully. Check out the snow ledge. It's going to fall. That's going to be an avalanche waiting to happen.
See the snow blowing over here with these rocks?
Yeah. Look at that. It's an avalanche waiting to happen. Check out this amazing view I found on the way down. Full view of Pikes Peak. That's very nice. Look what else I found on the way down. Alright, so we've now worked over to Garden of the Gods. This is the iconic balancing rock that everybody always comes to see. But there's a lot more to the park than just this. Look at that. I've seen better though at Harper's Ferry in Arizona, next to where they start the whitewater rafting for the Grand Canyon expeditions. They also have a trading post that you can visit, picnic areas, and some trailheads. Look at that. Whew. But it's a giant one-way road, so if you want to go somewhere, don't miss it. Make sure you stop, find a good parking spot. Check out the massiveness of this thing. So you can come up here and climb around. You can see Pikes Peak out there. So now we've worked over to the Magic Town Museum. It's like a museum of like miniatures. It's really cool. Here we go. And look, what's really cool about this place is you get to do a scavenger hunt at the same time, and if you find 3 out of 4, you get a prize at the end. Look at this. This is just like the miniature museum in Kansas City, but like even bigger. Oh, look at that, an entire like city block. Whoa, it's like really big in here. It's hard to see because it's not bright, but look at that. It is literally a full town in here. And they give you popcorn to walk around with. It's pretty cool. Look at that. An alley. This is ridiculous. Look at this. That is so awesome. Well, that was a fun little adventure, and it's right here in Old Colorado City, which is a nice little place to come and explore. For $5, it's worth the tour. It's a little fun, especially for the kids, especially the scavenger hunt. I had a lot of fun with that, so that's something if you want to come check out, something leisurely fun to do. Not too exciting though. But now we're gonna head off to the Air Force Academy, and hopefully you can get a tour because they have an amazing chapel to see. There it is. What? There you go. Air Force Academy Chapel. Look at that. That is so cool looking. I don't want to know what the person was thinking when they made this. Whoa, and then even better inside. Look at that. Stained glass. That is awesome. The inside is so much cooler than the outside. But the outside's cool too. And you can't forget to turn around and look at the organ. So it is free to come and check out the chapel, but that's pretty much all you can see. I mean, they say you can do a free guided, self-guided tour of the academy, but there's not much to see. You can't actually go to the dorms or any of that. So that's a wrap for the Air Force Academy. And that's a wrap for the day as well, because I gotta get an oil change. Oh man. And it's the time of day. I just gotta get an oil change, man. Unfortunately, that's one of the few things that comes with traveling so much and driving so much. But I had a blast today. I hope you guys did too. So if you guys enjoyed this, please do hit the subscribe button, share with somebody you know, because my goal is to reach as many people as possible, help inspire them and realize that you know, you can travel on the budget, it's affordable, you can do it, and that it really changes you and teaches you a lot about the world around you. So please do hit the subscribe button, share with somebody you know, and I'll catch you on the next video. Have fun!